games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety. Now 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Johnson.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Johnson fighting his way through contact. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They begin the drive with Johnson.
Had a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
162 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
At the 9-yard line.
So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw it.
All right, we'll... The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter.
And they start the second half with Johnson.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
They'll check this down to Johnson.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring it. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. I guess he kind of goes. Here's a 20th carry for Johnson. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
They certainly thought he had open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just just couldn't connect.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Prescott now on second down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up with a late drive. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
The Cowboys about set to take over on offense.
They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. Oh, some strong running. And now the rookie's free.
Inside the 20.
And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. Up the middle, Johnson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson.
And he is not going anywhere. He will not even get back to the line of scrimmage as the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And it is caught. Touchdown. Mercedes Lewis. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Cowboys look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns them there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because
the Dallas offense back out onto the field. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Powering his way forward. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go to Johnson again. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On second down, Johnson. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On third down, Johnson. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
On third down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations, but there's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they...
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camp.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we have Stephon Gilmore, who's stating his place among the league's best with 6 picks this season. It's the Lions and the Cowboys. And
the Cowboys offense on the field now, down 3-0 here.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 25-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. 3rd and 2. Now a handoff, Johnson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
A 2-yard gain.
2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott.
And that's complete downfield to Cooks.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 30.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
Tracy Walker in on the tackle. The Cowboys at 11-4 now on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
They give to Johnson going right. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 23. Give up the middle to Johnson. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Now Johnson. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
Out to the flat here for Johnson.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Johnson will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Just power the football there. Down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen coming out.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. Prescott on first down. He gets it left side to Johnson. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Throwing, Prescott. He's got Lewis. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brought down back at the 27.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And some space here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. For a lot of people, the MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. And they're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. There's been some plays that we've seen that we talk about for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Johnson. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Johnson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Throwing flat off the tackle, and that effort gives him to first before he's brought down. The busy night continues for Johnson. Nice little juke. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Well, he was already over 100 yards.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again.
Now Prescott going to change the play.
On the ground, this is Johnson.
They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
And quickly, they get to the line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd down, Prescott. He gets this one to Johnson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Prescott looks to throw on first.
Quick completion here to Johnson.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Lions' 7-yard line.
Prescott now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's had it. They begin the drive with Johnson. Fighting through. And then he goes with a juke. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
153 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. Gets past one man. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
22 more yards there, another first down.
Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that, hitting the defense hard early? And, of course, carrying the momentum from last week into this week's game.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. There it is, the defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They have a little pride, too, you know. 3 straight first-down-type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the fourth.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
Prescott to throw it. Buying time to... And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, a 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He is north of 200 yards. Any time that you can say you're north of 200 yards, you've done something right.
Yeah, you're going to get some big check marks on your grade sheet, and you're going to be in heavy rotation on all the highlight shows, and you might even make a magazine cover or 2.
He's hoping for more, the cherry on top maybe, as this game goes forward. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Up the middle, Johnson. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll take it down shy of the 4. Seven yards there and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That
good for 19 and a first down.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
Now a 2nd and 6.
They toss it out right to Johnson. Powers through it. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season.
And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him, as we've seen. What'd you say, 3 rushing touchdowns? And, of course, throw it to him.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at.
Johnson running right. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That 20 and a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football.
And now look at this. Big gain, but fumble.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination.
Yeah. All right, I got him. Instead, look, yeah.
It's Week 18 of the National Football League, and front and center is Jacoby Brissett. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Commanders and the Capitals.
The Cowboys offense set to get going. Winners of 2 straight coming in.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. Again, it's Johnson.
He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down. The Cowboys at 12-4 now on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And the offense last week, they certainly have things humming, because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. Clock running here. Under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game. Play action now. Prescott. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect.
These 2 teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys.
They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play up the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Those shoulders went from parallel to square, and then he brought force with him to finish that run. Oh, that's impressive.
And we saw a lot of that a week ago when he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award.
Crossing route complete. Catch made by Cooks. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff. Johnson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
52 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Prescott now from the 50. And the catch made by Johnson. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now a 10th carry for Johnson.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP, Tom.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to 100 yards. A first down throw for Prescott. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Here's Johnson again on second down.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On third down, it's Prescott.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
And they start the second half with Johnson. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Here's Johnson again on second down.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation. Here's Prescott.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone. Dallas offense set for this next drive.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
Here's Johnson again on second down.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, I guess that's one way to slow him down, try to grab him by the face mask.
Well, nothing else seems to have worked because he certainly had his way of running the football in this one.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And it fights through one man.
Down to about the 45.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Prescott.
this one quickly to Lamb.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
89 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Here's a 20th carry for Johnson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On second down, Johnson. And shelling through the tackle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Cowboys first down.
They go to Johnson again. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time of the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's hoping to find the end zone. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. The offense on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They give up the middle to Johnson. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see him back. Just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Johnson running left. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
182 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense.
Up the middle, Johnson. Kendall Fuller in on the stop. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Johnson on the counter. Johnson jostles free. And down inside the 15 he goes. That good for 19 and a first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Cowboys are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further.
And now here come the Cowboys.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts
as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Well, he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap.
Yeah, all right, I got him.
Madden Football brings you the divisional rounds of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Rams and the Cowboys coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a... The Cowboys offense ready to go to work here in this NFC divisional round matchup. They begin the drive with Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 42-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. Johnson's got it complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Again, it's Johnson. Broken tackle. Well, he's got some breathing room. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And that's caught out wide by Cooks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. They'll hand it off now. Johnson.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Again, it's Johnson. Shreds the tackle. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Running from the gun, Johnson.
Well, he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Now a handoff. Johnson. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
At the 7-yard line.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. Just a yard, but that's all they needed, and by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
From 4 yards out, and the Cowboys have taken the lead. You talk about rookies having big statistical years.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. Shrugs him off. Shrugs him with a stiff arm.
And he's going to give his guys another first. Back good runs to start the drive. This one 13 yards. 58 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
The first down carry here for Johnson. Johnson jostles free. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Okay, let's do a version of name dropping here. Let's show off a little knowledge, right? The A gap. The gap between the center and the guard on either side, right? Both sides. Control that, you're going to control an inside running game.
And he had to feel satisfied because he hit that gap, broke the contact. He loves that.
That's the best part, right? That's what he's going to ask the coach to run back on film.
Let me see that one more time.
Show that again, coach. Look how my legs kept churning. I just kept moving, and he did to the tune of a big game.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Now that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball rounded the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the running a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Still first down.
Now Johnson. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. A good productive run there on first down. He winds up getting 8.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. We've seen him be... They'll start this drive out on the ground. Johnson jostles free. And it pushes one forward to about the 32.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Now Prescott.
Out to the flat here for Johnson.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Here's Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
127 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Shedding the tackle.
He'll get this down to the 38. Here's 2nd and 7.
Now Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Johnson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And they're going to speed things up here.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. On play action, Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the...
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, 4th quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here.
Here's a 20th carry for Johnson.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Prescott down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete. incomplete as well. The defense did their job. Fourth quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline.
So Dak and the Cowboys down 20-17, 54 seconds. Here's Prescott. Able to find Gallup. And they'll get to him right away as he's taken down right there at the 44. Prescott. And this one's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Now Prescott. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with third down coming up. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. This is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 29-yard line. One last shot now for Prescott. This ball intercepted. Picked off by Ahkello Witherspoon. And the Rams come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
So well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that.
Pick up the pieces for next year, boys. We got this.
Say you gon' ride, say you gon' step by me, spin and slide, say you gon' step by me, who gon' step by me, who gon' step by me.
Yeah, told him I would be a boss before I had business. I don't even need nobody here to vouch. I was all alone, so I ain't have a witness. Right back to the lab. Gotta go to work, I'm revving up my engine. I was just putting groceries in the bag. Now with a million, yeah, forgot to mention. I'm $100 million picture. I paint a $100 million picture. One man army, but
I've been going hard from the night into the daylight. Telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up what's for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been a prize, there's no need to be surprised. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Try and get a backstep in my bag. We're gonna get to it, it's like that. Try and get a backstep in my bag. Yeah, you know I'm into it, it's like that, like that. Hey, never put in the pressure, please not at all. I walk in when it's crunch time, leaves in the fall. Woman on me, only hit my name on a roll call. It's like there is no ground beneath my feet, I got no flaws. Still humble, but just don't get it confused. You know who I am, there's no need to introduce. I am one of one, they can't stand it, but it's true. Sicker than the average, ain't no challenge that's immune. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Trippin', this is easy, easy. Got 'em excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs, CZs. Wake up, get to it, and repeat. Hey, I ain't hear nothing they say. Let 'em talk about it. My rules about 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away with the joker. I just get low key.
Listen, the past bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over, you bragging ignorance, you lack the vision. Sacrilegious, I feel my wrath as you ever offended. My clearly crafted mission with crass intentions. You may have given them credit, so you can save now. This ain't the end, and you might as well go and lay down. Make way to witness the heights are going, I'm laid down. You pray for distance from guys like me, it's too late now. Preparation beats opportunity, no? Being great, that's ambiguity, no? Too much at stake for your foolery, is it though? Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, did you know? What have I done? What are my motives? What am I thinking? What do you think? What's to be done? Who needs a run? Who want me to be? They don't want to see it, don't want to believe it, but no one stops. Even across the